Hello and good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to my channel. And this is Sunana here. I welcome you back, all my old subscribers, my new people. I love you guys. Now, here I am doing another reading. This time it is for Sun, Moon, Rising, Aries for the month of July 2019, guys. Okay. Now, this is the period. I have told this repeatedly, and I may sound like a repetitive person, but what it is what it is, ladies and gentlemen. So forgive me for this, but I cannot help it because this is what I see and what I'm going to tell you. Major shift again in the sign of Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, guys. Okay. And this shift at this point in the month of July has started to happen in your higher self in the 5D, which is going to tumble down into the 3D soon. But in the month of July, your divine divinity, inspiration, spark, whatever that you are going through at this point in time, it's all being manifested in your higher self, guys. Okay, so take it as it is being shown to you and get your guidance in the right direction, because at this moment, this is what the situation is for Aries. Now, you have two oracle cards in here, guys. One is calling for counsel of light in here. Okay, so which is a beautiful card. It says divine orchestration, helpers in the subtle realms. And this is again an activation card. So you have this beautiful card in here, which is telling you there is a divine orchestration. It's self explanatory, guys, okay? Now, this Council of Light is a team of beings who are here to assist you in raising your consciousness in this planet or of this planet Earth. Now, they are here to help you to achieve your soul mission and are guiding you in every step of the way. It's a beautiful card in here, guys, okay? Now, however, this is what it is, guys, with this card is because we live in a world where free will reigns, we are all human beings, we have to give permission to this council of light, to these angels who are here to assist you, because we have the free will and they cannot help you without your permission. So you have to let them help you by giving them permission, by telling them that you are ready to take their light and the divine orchestration of their guidance. Now, if you would like their assistance, it is a time for you to ask them, Aries. So, in the month of July, don't wait. Please do the necessary things. You will feel the vibrations that is going to roll into your zone. So, when it happens, you will know it and you have to ask for help. Now, they can help you with all kinds of requests, whatever request you have. Nothing is too big or too small for them. So, think of them as your personal team of helpers in the spirit realm. Now, they are willing and are getting ready to step in and get to work for you, Aries. Now, what would you like to help them with is your question in here. What tasks would you like to delegate to them? Because in the month of July, you have them, so you don't have to take the full responsibility, the accountability. What you have to do is to give them permission to help you. Now, the Council of Light is a team of ascended masters, the light beings. You can call them the light beings, you can call them the angels, you can call them the guides. They are devoted to the rising of this earth and all humanity in the process. So if you are a light worker, it is from them that you will receive your personal mission, your goal. Okay? So, like a spirit world, United Nations, you know how we have United Nations for the human world. So, the spirit world has a United Nations, and they want to thank you so much for doing this work and devoting your life to uplifting the planet Earth. So pray to them for clarity, for guidance regarding your personal mission, whatever you would like them to help you with, and put in your request and let them get to work for you in the month of July 2019, Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising. It's a beautiful activation card for you, Council of Light. You don't have to worry about because you have everybody here in the divine, in your divinity, in the divine space, who are working for you, who is ready to work for you, and they're coming down. And you have, with this, you have a confirmation card in here that says no, which is wait, postpone, pause, and say no, guys. Okay. Now I'll explain this card. Now, this is what it is for you confirmation. Excuse me. You're being called to either pause or say no at this moment in July. Saying yes to something that isn't in alignment with you will drain your energy and your time. So, in case you feel if there is a situation in your zone in the 3D where you feel that you are not being able to take that matter in yourself, or you have every right and authority to say no to it. So, you know, and this is again, we are looking for guidance. This card comes to you, Aries, is when you're looking for guidance to make a decision on something. Now, it can be frustrating not to move into clear and considered action because you're still in that phase where you are learning from your divinity. So, it could be frustrating in the 3D. However, timing is everything, and not receiving clear guidance is actually guidance in itself, guys. So, take it as it comes to you. You don't always have to rush forward to say yes because you are not sure of whether you're going to be okay with that yes or a no. But at this moment, if you have to say a no, you say a no because you will feel that vibration, that, those jitters and shivers that goes through your body system, your mind, your soul, your heart, whatever, your spirit, that's going to guide you, guys, okay? Because you might not get the clear guidance whether what you're doing at this moment is right for you. But again, your body, your mind, your soul will actually give you that inspiration that you should take into action in the month of July 2019. Because Aries, remember, we all go through times known as waiting period. Everybody. So these times are crucial for our body to regenerate, the new path to formulate, and the universe to begin creating things on your behalf, which is happening for you at this moment. So you don't need to be going forward all the time. You don't need to be moving forward all the time, and you don't have to say a yes, but when the time is right, you will have yourself going in leaps and bounds. But right now, in the month of July, guys, don't force things now just because it seems like the only option that you have to say yes. No, if you have to say a no, guys. Because yes is not your only option. You also have an option of saying no. Okay? So take a breather and wait. Now, this period of waiting for you is actually very productive, guys, because when the time for movement comes, you will be ready to dive in. You're regenerating your energy, recharging your batteries. So use this time to regenerate and ponder on what you truly want in life. Consider the options. If the options are not clear, don't get scared, guys, because this time, take it as an unclear option as your gift. Use it to tend your garden and to take your rest. It's very, very important at this point. So take a moment from your busy life to clear the decks and prepare for the time in your future years that's coming to you. Because as soon as spring comes, clarity will bloom and you will have the reserves, you will have the space and the drive to say yes and act and move quickly. So, right now, you need to postpone your decisions, wait, and say no to anything that is bothering you or that people might possibly be forcing you into. So take this in a very positive way because you are being divinely guided at this point, Aries, and you don't want to mess it up right now. With these two cards, one is activation, one is confirmation. So your activation of your spirit world is being confirmed with this card in here, which is telling you as to what I explained at this moment. Okay, excuse me. So take this into consideration because your goddess guidance, look, Ma Kali here, it's telling you the old must be cleared or released so that the new can enter here. And that's exactly what is happening in your spirit world. And your major arcana is death. That's the bottom line of your story in the month of July 2019. Okay? Saying no to things, putting things, waiting for things to happen, but at this moment, you have to clear yourself, declutter your mind, your body, your spirit from all kinds of emotional garbage, baggage, psychological fears, physical, I mean, what for physical kind of stress, tension, I call those deformities in my own way. So clear those, guys. Clear those because this is the time you have to release the old in order to welcome the new because that's what your divine inspiration is calling you to do in the month of July 2019, guys. Wonderful. Major shift, Aries. Major shift. And this is the time because everybody needs that recharging time. Your cell phone, your battery, you yourself, your computer, whatever that has to function in order to go forward, you definitely have to take this recharge time or the time that has been given to you at this moment to recharge your battery, to do stuff in the right way, to make it very productive for you because, like my guidance told you, or my spirit is letting you know, that going forward towards the springtime, in whichever part of the world you live in, guys, towards the springtime, you are all there to start fresh and to begin this journey of your new self. Now, your own self energy in the month of July is the Wheel of Fortune in the reverse, guys, which is telling me that, you're clinging to control yourself. You're clinging to the old to control yourself because you're not letting it go. You're not trying to move your wheel of fortune. And that in turn is creating some effects of bad luck in your zone because your higher self energy is telling you to let go of the old, but in your self energy, in the overall self energy, you're still clinging, guys. Okay, so which is telling you that luck has not been on your side and misfortunes have been following you, and that's the kind of energy that you are holding in yourself, Aries. But again, you must understand that these are due to external influences and that is what something you cannot control. So, the wheel is our luck, is our fate, and it's always in motion. And sometimes we are at the bottom, sometimes we are at the top. But be assured with this card coming to you in the reverse, but be assured that the wheel will turn again, guys. Will turn and you will be okay again soon. But again, what you shouldn't do at this moment is to cling to the illusion of control. So, with this turn of the wheel, the lesson that you are learning is to let go and release things. Because there are things in your life that you cannot be moved, that you cannot move as human with your human will and your actions alone. You need your divine guidance. And but what happens is, ladies and gentlemen, when we do not let go, it can only bring more suffering, and you will continue to blame yourself for your actions, that you have not been able to use in order to alter any situation. So when we learn to accept, we also learn to forgive ourselves, guys. We learn to move on and move forward, and eventually we learn that this feeling of acceptance can push the wheel again forward and move it towards a new cycle. ladies and gentlemen. So in your overall self energy, you have the wheel, which is your Jupiter, which is your planet, Jupiter. And Jupiter is making you do this, or is letting you know what I have just told you. Let me take a clarifier for the Wheel of Fortune in the reverse. So this is the time, Aries, again, a major shift in your energy in the moment at this point. So take it in the right direction, to move it back in the right direction, to give it that boost when the time comes to move forward, because you are right now feeling that your cup is empty. Your cup, you don't have anything. You have only brought in bad luck. You have been misfortunate enough to have welcomed the bad luck in your life. Nothing is moving forward, nothing is going. But, like I explained to you with the Wheel of Fortune in the reverse, it is time to let go of your control, because now is the time for you to accept that you alone as a human being will not be able to move things, even if you want to kill yourself, guys. Okay? So this is the learning lesson. This is what I just explained to you. So in order for you to move the Wheel of Fortune and to bring back your cup in the right direction, to flip it over, you will have to listen to what your divine inspiration is guiding you at this moment, at this point in time, ladies and gentlemen. It's very important, because people get upset. We all are human beings. We do get upset. We do lose control. We do lack that balance at times, because we are not able to find that strength. And my purpose of all this reading that I do for you, ladies and gentlemen, is to give you the right direction so that you can understand and work accordingly from there. Now, what you are leaving behind is the Two of Cups and the Four of Cups over here. So what you are leaving behind is your contemplation, is your waiting period for your love, guys, because Two of Cups is all about love. So love in yourself, I mean, love for your spouse, or not for yourself, but I would say Two of Cups is always two people. It's a dual partnership union. So either it could be in your relationship, or it could be in your work life, where you want to manifest that beautiful love to work, or your joint venture, or your finances, where you're working with other people to manifest more money in your zone. So whatever it could be, but at this moment, guys, with the Four of Cups and the Two of Cups in here, very watery energy, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, guys. But at the same point in time, you are not willing to wait, I guess. That is what the feeling I'm getting, for the love to come back to you. Okay, so you are, you're kind of just like, okay, if I have to let it go, I let it go, kind of a situation, because at this moment, you are not holding on to something that's possibly not there in your zone. That's the kind of feeling I'm getting, because you have been waiting for quite some time. You have been in contemplation to bring back your love. You have been working towards that. It could be that. But at this moment, it's like a sudden awareness, or that's, it's still not an awareness, but that feeling of that I shouldn't be waiting for that to come. When it comes to me, it will come to me. I'm not going to force it to come to me, because the contemplation has been killing you with regards to the Two of Cups. And the Two of Cups, like I explained, could be in your relationship zone, it could be in your work zone, it could be in your psychological zone, or even your emotional zone, guys. Okay, where emotionally, excuse me, where emotionally you have been waiting to give and take that love. But you have been contemplating, you have been worrying, you have been overthinking, you have been disconnected, a lot of things. Okay, so kind of situation like that, where today you feel that, you are kind of disconnected from that receiving of that duality or partnership or union that you have been waiting for, guys. Okay, so Let's take a clarifier to clear this meaning here, because that's the kind of energy that I'm getting that you are leaving behind. Excuse me. At this point in time, yeah, see? The Queen of Wand, guys. Okay, so basically, what it is you're going back to yourself, because Queen of Wand, that's you, Aries. Okay, so, excuse me. The Queen of Wand is you, guys. Okay, and when I say the Queen of Wand, she is again a manifester. She is got everything with her. Okay, she has that power of magic. She's a little bit of a mystic woman too. She uses occult science and stuff like that. But again, she has that power to be the Queen of Wand in the right way. And what it is that with this energy that you are leaving behind, you're bringing back your courage, you're bringing back your determination, and you're bringing back your joy to enjoy what you have and not wait for something that you do not have at this moment. Okay, so you are going back to being the fire energy at this moment, leaving behind that watery, teary energy of waiting. Because the Queen of Wand, remember, when she shows up in a reading, she brings in that positive effect of the upliftment of energy, and she represents somebody who is willing to be on your side and stand up for you guys. Okay, so she's showing up in this zone of this portion of your life of what you are leaving and what you are bringing back within yourself, guys. Wonderful. I think this makes more sense, because when the Queen of Wands shows up, you know in love too. Okay, now let's talk about your career here, for example. Okay, things are looking pretty good because you're leaving behind that kind of clinging on and expectations, waiting, contemplation, so it's kind of improving. Now the Queen of Wand in questions of love also sends a positive energy for people who are searching for love. There is a possibility that you will find it soon. So basically, she's bringing back your determination, courage, letting you know that you are going to get it all back. But at this moment, you have to just let go of that control, of that energy of holding on to that love situation or your career or finances, to allow the Queen of Wands to guide you in the right direction, Aries. Okay, now when it comes to your finances too, there is a chance that you are being carried away on spending a significant amount of money, but she will advise you to keep a check on your expenses, or you will regret it in the end. Okay, in terms of health and spirituality, the Queen of Wands may pertain to a spiritual hunger, a quest, or a search for a meaning, guys. Okay, so she is bringing you everything which you need for yourself to survive in the month of July 2019, leaving behind that contemplation, that apathy, the control energy to bring back everything in your zone. Because, as I told you, with this Council of Light and the Snow card in here, and the endings and beginnings, this is what you're ending, and this is what you are beginning in yourself in the month of July 2019, guys. Now, what you're continuing to do, you have three cards in here. You have the King of Swords, you have the Ace of Wand, and you have the Five of Pentacles, guys. Now, with these three cards, the story in here is that you're continuing to be a bit of cruel, manipulative when it comes to your new beginning, because at the same time, the reason you're doing this is because you want to be charitable, you want to give and take in the relationship, but somewhere, you know either the person you're working with or by yourself too, because usually this depicts a couple. So I would take this as a couple who is here at this moment in the 3D, and you guys are being like, kind of in a place where you are not feeling all that great at this moment. But again, at the same time, you definitely want to start this relationship. You want to build this back. You want to bring back your happiness, your joy, your bliss, your fulfillment. This could be in your work life, personal life, professional life, romantic life, psychological, emotional, anywhere. But to do this, guys, to bring it back, because right now you are not feeling all that great, but you want to bring it all back with the Ace of Wand, a new beginning for yourself in every situation of your life. But what you are doing, guys, is you're trying to work again through your control energy of manipulation, being a little bit cruel and bitter in circumstances where you feel that you have to throw your weight around a little bit in order for you to achieve whatever the beginning and success of your own story, guys. Okay, so you are kind of in that frame of mind where you are trying to again control this new beginning with regards to your energy, with regards to your self understanding, and with regards to what you think is right at this point. Now, the King of Swords in the reverse, it shows abusive behavior, a bit tyrannical and manipulative habits, guys. Now it may indicate the misuse of one's marital power or mental power, drive, and authority as well. So it's like an illustration of persuasion and manipulation to fulfill your selfish desire, as I told you to begin this, because you are not happy with the person you love or with yourself condition at this moment. You are definitely wanting to bring it all back, but the way you're doing it, there is a problem in there, guys. Okay, now the King of Swords in reverse can also imply that you are showing off your level of intelligence by using big words while discussing ordinary topics to kind of intimidate the other person, to make them feel a little bit more scary by using words in situation. Another thing that it can also mean is, you're a loose cannon. And when there is an angry outburst, you can just you can just take off. So it could be any of these situations that you are still continuing to do here in the month of July 2019. Let me take a clarifier for the King of Swords in the reverse, the Ace of Wand in the upright, and the Five of Pentacles. So you're using your power, your authority, your energy to be the Knight of Pentacles to start this process of your growth, of your success, of whatever you desire in life, because you want to move. Aries, you want to move. You want to go ahead. You want to take this new beginning. You want to enjoy everything. It's a very slow night, but at the same time, this is why you're doing this. But your method of doing this is by using the King of Swords in the reverse, guys. So that is where you have to look after this energy, because you cannot be a loose cannon in the month of July, even though temptations would be to do that, guys. Okay, because you want to build your finances. You want to stop worrying about your love situation, your own personal situation, your career, your work, your business, whatever that you are wanting to build in the month of July going forward. And that's the reason you are being a little bit, not a little bit, I would say quite cruel, a bit abusive, manipulative, because wherever you are is not making you happy, guys. Okay, so that is what it is with you. Now, what is entering your zone? Again, you have three cards in here. You have the Five of Cups, you have the World in the reverse, and you have the Hierophant in the reverse, guys. So the story in here is what is entering your zone, again, is the end and the beginning. Okay? The end and the beginning with the World in the reverse in here. So, but you're stuck in between two cards of end and beginning. One is to move forward, forgetting your old grief, pain, hurt, to look forward. It could be in your love, it could be in your career, finance, wherever. Um, but your approach towards it is rebellious. Again, okay, that's entering your zone because you are pushing it, guys. You're pushing it, and your divinity doesn't want you to do that. But in your 3D approach, is you're pushing it at this moment. You want to go ahead, you want to push it, you want to, kind of control it. You're looking for new approaches in life, but at the same time, with the Hierophant in the reverse, your approach is not very sacred. Okay, it tells me that you are stuck in between two places. One is to let go of your grief, your trauma, your pain, your hurt, your sorrow, to move forward with the Five of Cups. That's what it is all about with the Five of Cups. But at the same time, with the Hierophant in the reverse, you're having an issue how you close the chapter and begin another chapter of your life. You're getting stuck in here, guys. You're getting, because your approach is not the right approach in the month of July 2019. Okay, let's take a clarifier for this. What is entering your life? You're, again, like the King of Swords. Please give me a clarifier for the Five of Cups, the World in the reverse, and the Hierophant in the reverse here. So this is the problem area, Aries. You will have to take care of your own self because you have the earth energy, you have the water energy as well, but you're getting stuck in between the earth and the water where your fire is burning too high for you to go ahead. You're not being able to understand how you can control that fire that is burning within you to bring back everything in your zone in order to give birth to your story. The Empress in the reverse, guys. Okay, so this is what you were doing in the month of July 2019. But again, this is what it is. So you will have to take care of this, ladies and gentlemen. This fire is good when the fire is needed. But again, when the fire is going to stress you out, burn things out, then you will have to control the fire, guys. It's very important because at this moment, you will have to work with your intelligence, guys, with your emotions in place, with your stability, with your understanding, with your lessons in life, with everything that you have been learning for so long. And universe is coming forward to help you. You have to give them permission to help you, guys. You definitely have to let them know that you need their help at this moment because it's not possible for you to do everything together. Okay, so you're not getting a closure to bring this Empress back in the right way is because of these two energies in here that you have got stuck in the world. Okay, so the world is not letting you move forward, and the world is telling you, it's not the time because you're not doing things, and that is the world card is the Saturn card in here. So Saturn, and then you have Jupiter. You have got two major arcana, guys, Aries. So you have to be careful because Saturn is the teacher, and Saturn will not let you move, will not let you blossom until you can do things in the right direction, guys. Okay, but the world in the reverse is also letting you know, Saturn is letting you know, ladies and gentlemen, that one chapter of your life is closing and the other is beginning. So you will have to take care at this moment. So you have many accomplishments that could have come in your zone. It's lined up, but there is a strange emptiness that fills you when you look backwards upon it with the Empress in the reverse. Okay? So you have to take care. But again, if you have all the pieces, they're not coming together. You know that. So what is missing is your question. What is missing? Do you feel connected to what you are doing? Do you feel connected to others? What alienates you from feeling complete, from feeling whole? So before going forward, Saturn is requesting you, guys, asking you to take a look at this, to take a look at yourself. Because otherwise, things, when you don't question your own self, when you don't know what you're looking for, what you are doing, why you are doing it, you will again kind of clutter it up. So take care with these questions. Now, your grounding energy is here, guys. You have the star card in here, and you have the five of sword, which is again, you want to heal, you want to be victorious, of course. You want to take the time to rejuvenate in your grounding energy, which is definitely very good. You want doing everything because right now your aim, your ambition is to bring back your star in your life, whether it's business, whether it's your health, whether it's your love, whether it's your money, whether it's your desire to do something new, business project, anything. So that is what you want to achieve, and that's what you're fighting for with the five of sword. You want to be victorious at the end of the day. But again, the bottom of the deck is the Knight of Cups in the reverse, which is telling me, guys, that this is not the time to play with this grounding energy. Okay, because if you are moody, if you are disappointed, if you kind of clutter it up, this energy is not going to work for you. So you will have to take care, because Knight of Cups in the reverse says that your cup is still empty at this moment. You don't have it all, but you are definitely working towards it. In your ground energy, in your heart, mind, body, soul, spirit, you definitely want that success. You definitely want to achieve that victory. But at this moment, you know in yourself, Aries, that your cup is empty. Because again, things are changing, things are moving. So this is the moment, this is the time, guys, when stuff is happening for you. So you will have to take that in the right way, because you want to rejuvenate, you want to bring back everything. You have your hope, you have your faith, everything intact in yourself, Aries. Nothing has gone missing, and that's your grounding energy. That as soon as possible, you will have to rejuvenate that, because this is the sign of an Aquarius, the air sign, guys. Okay, so you are kind of taking that air element within yourself, and five of sword is also an air element, so you have got very airy element in your grounding energy. But what is disturbing you is your water, the Knight of Cups in the reverse. The water is not there in your cup, so that is where the element has to come together in your grounding energy for you to work in the right direction, to heal yourself, to have that message of faith that you will be victorious, because the universe will bless you and bring forth all that you need going forward, Aries. Let's take a clarifier for your grounding energy in here with the star card. With the star card, five of sword, and here, see, seven of sword. You will put up a seven of wand. You will put up a hard fight for this. You will not let it go, Aries. Congratulations. You will definitely defend your belief, your ideas. You will put all your energy in this fire. Again, it's a fire sign. So you have air, you have water, you have fire in here, in your ground energy. But again, remember, guys, use your fire in the right direction when you are working towards your ground energy, to defend your belief, to know that you will find the right place going forward to make it all happen, because you have everything in your zone, and you can conquer this place with the seven of wand in here. You know that you will be putting up a hard fight. You will have to work for it. You will have to bring things together. But at the same point in time, you will have to do things in a because if the fire is too heavy, it is going to again kind of disturb the other elements of the air and the water. So you will have to know, how to do that, how to do the perseverance in your zone, how to be defensive, to maintain your control over situations that is going to otherwise kind of, again, push you back, guys. Okay. Now your challenge this month, guys, is got three cards in here. Let's see. You have the Queen of Cups, you have the Sun, and the Three of Cups, guys. Okay. So very, very nice energy, but that's your challenge, guys. How do you use your intuition? How do you become a visionary, a psychic with the ability to see through and bring the sun back and your happiness in your life with the 3 of Cups? But that's your challenge in the month of July 2019 as to how you can be the Queen of Cups in the right direction, because she is a person who uses her subconscious self all the time. She doesn't have any logic in her, guys, but what she has in her is emotions. So the challenge is to open up your emotions here. That's your challenge for the month of July, to open up your emotions, to welcome the sun back, the positive energy in your life. That in turn will bring back your 3 of Cups or happiness for you in the month of July. But this is sitting in the challenge zone, guys. Okay, let's take a clarifier for the Queen of Cups and the Sun and the 3 of Cups. Please give me a clarifier. Yes. And look, the 9 of Swords in the reverse. Okay, that's your challenge, guys. How do you keep your worry, your anxiety, your stress, your tension out to work in the right direction towards yourself in the month of July 2019? That's your primary challenge in the month of July 2019, because you want it all, you will have it all, but at this moment, like I said, it's the waiting period for you, and the waiting period is happening because of Saturn, because of Jupiter here, guys. Okay, so Saturn and Jupiter are kind of giving you that stalling period at this moment. The two big planets, guys, the two major planet in our universe, guys, they are kind of waiting, holding you in the month of July 2019. So that is the reason you have this challenge in your zone. But how you overcome that to go forward is what is your challenge in here, without worry, stress, anxiety, nightmares, or trauma, ladies and gentlemen. Now, where do you find your support is the is the Page of Wand in the reverse, guys, okay? So what it is you will find your support in your lack of procrastination now. Don't move. Don't move, like I told you with the no card in here, okay? End and beginning, yes, but you will have to move and you will be moving, you know, and but at the same time, this lack of direction is there with you at this moment should not create any conflict in yourself, because if you're going to throw temper tantrums, if you're going to get angry, if you're going to have the outburst, if you're going to be manipulative, abusive, you will not, your chariot or your wheel of fortune is not going to move to fill your cups or to birth or to give birth to your own zone, guys. So you will have to take things in the right direction at this moment. Again, I'm repeating myself. The universe is stalling you because they have a bigger plan in action for you, ladies and gentlemen. Please give me a clarifier for the Page of Wand in the reverse. It's your fire energy again, guys. But at the moment, control your fire, please. Please control your fire in the month of July, although it's going to be a definite challenge for you. But at this point in time, you will have to control the fire and let your release and freedom come into effect. The Devil in the reverse, Capricorn. Holy Lord. You have Jupiter, you have Saturn, and you have Capricorn now. Okay, so here it is, guys. 3 cards all lined up, all big time. Capricorn against Saturn, okay, is sitting there. And then Saturn himself. And then you have Jupiter. You have got 3 in alignment here. So at this moment, don't rush, don't control anything. On the other hand, let go of it. Release yourself. Release things. Learn to experience the stuff that's happening in your divinity. You know, that will help you to enjoy your freedom in the month of July 2019. And this is where you're going to find your support from Capricorn. And that Capricorn is where Saturn is sitting for you guys. So Saturn is playing a big role for you, Aries. Very, very big time role in the month of July 2019. Be careful, guys. Okay, be careful, because this is the time. This is the time. And Saturn, I have said this, 2019, 2020, till the time, I guess, I'm not sure. I think it was around mid 2020, till the time Saturn will be absolutely sitting in Capricorn to make things happen for everybody. And that's what is showing up here on my table this month of July 2019, guys. I mean, it cannot be a coincidence that all the signs are showing up in the same way. It cannot be a coincidence, because I've been doing this reading for a long time and this has never happened to me, where I have got this major shift happening. I have been naming my videos, my titles have all been about this shift. If you go back and check on these, okay? So with you, Aries, now my spirit's advice to you is in the Seven of Cups in the reverse, guys, which is don't get scared at this moment with your lack of purpose, with your diversion, with your confusion. Don't get scared. It's happening for a reason, guys. Okay, let's take a clarifier for the Seven of Cups in reverse. That's where you will know you will get your support from my spirit. When things are not moving for you, there is a bigger purpose in life. That's why things are not moving. So wait. Please give me a clarifier for the Seven of Cups in the reverse. It's not your time, Aries, to choose your cup at this moment. And if you go to pick your cup right now, you are again going to end up messing yourself up, okay? So hold on at this moment, guys. Please give me a clarifier for the Seven of Cups in the reverse. Oops. Yeah, see? And once you hold, guys, that's what's going to come to you. Your Four of Wands. And this is not making up. I've shuffled the card in front of you. Your stability, your comfort, your security, your money, your love, everything. But now, in the month of July, you will have to wait, guys. Fortunately or unfortunately, a lot of people, my listeners, may not like me saying this, but this is a fact. I'm not going to lie to you guys. Okay, and I cannot lie. So therefore, this is what, if you hold on with this confusion now, you might be having the lack of direction, as I explained with the Council of Light in here. Say no to things at this moment. Pause, wait, don't rush. But once you do this and this period gets over, this is what is in store for you. Four of Wands, your stability, your comfort, your security, your love, your finances, everything that's going to roll into your zone. And then you will be like, oh my God, what happened in here? That's what happened in here. Now, your outcome again is the Eight of Cups in the reverse. Right now, don't walk into any direction. Okay? Because you have to avoid when temptations come to you. Right now, there is a fear of change in you. There is a fear of loss. If you're going to move, you do not know. There is confusion in your zone at this moment that you are fighting, as well as to bring back your Ace of Cups. But your Ace of Cups, this is your ninth cup and your eighth cup in here. That's going to come to you when your Wheel of Fortune rolls. So right now, stay put in the place where you are, where you have been at this moment. Let Jupiter, Saturn, Capricorn all together help you. But at the same time, your challenge area, guys, is to work upon this, because you definitely want to move, but the Pentacle, the Knight of Pentacle, is not happening to you right away. Okay, you have to wait for that to begin. You have to wait for that cup to be filled. You have to wait to give birth to this entire process by fighting over your own situations, by keeping yourself in control, maintaining your balance, and that's when things are going to move for you going forward. Let's get a clarifier for the Eight of Cups in the reverse for the sign of Aries as their outcome here. The Seven of Cups here, guys. Okay? And once you're ready, that's when you will be able to make your choices. That's when things are going to come to you. That's when things will open up, searching for your purpose, choices. The daydreams, the manifestations of your want, desire, happiness, fulfillment, that's all going to come to you once you are over this period in the month of July and going forward. That's what you are looking for. But right now, with the Seven of Cups in the reverse and the Seven of Cup in the upright, it's a double confirmation for you guys. Don't work towards it. I mean, don't move towards it right away. Things are coming to you. Things will be coming to you. But at this moment, guys, stay put with your right self energy. Take your divine guidance and work, because you have your major arcana of death sitting in your higher self at this moment. And that's what the energy is building up towards in the month of July 2019. And you will have to work towards it in the right direction, ladies and gentlemen. Very, very important time of the year, Aries, for you. In the month of July, take this guidance in the best possible way, in the positive way, guys. And again, if you have negative things to say, my channel is not for you. I'm sorry to say this, because, a lot of people get upset hearing this, because everybody wants to see flowers and stuff bloom in their garden. Even I want to see that. It's not only you. But when things are not happening, there is a bigger purpose for that. So we have to keep that positive effect in our stuff in the real world and work towards it, so that going forward we can make this all happen in the right time. With this, I end my video, ladies and gentlemen. Take care. Goodbye. God bless. Love you. Khuda Hafiz and Namaste.